If your idea of a bedtime story is scrolling memes at 2 a.m., you might just be a night owl. But here's something that might keep you up at night. Being a night owl could actually be taking years off your life. I don't think people understand just how risky it is to consistently go to bed late and wake up late. It's not just a quirky habit, it's a pattern that can have serious consequences for your health and longevity. In fact, research shows that night owls, those who regularly stay up and sleep in, face a 10% higher risk of dying sooner than those who follow a more traditional sleep schedule. This isn't just a scare tactic or a myth passed down through generations. It's a finding backed by a major scientific study involving thousands of participants carefully tracked over many years. We often romanticize the night owl lifestyle, picturing creative bursts and quiet solitude, but the reality is far less glamorous and much more dangerous than we might think. When we shift our sleep away from the natural light-dark cycle, we quietly chip away at our health. This disruption doesn't just make us groggy, it can actually shorten our lifespan, affecting everything from our immune system to our heart. Sleep isn't a luxury or a debt you can repay on weekends. It's a non-negotiable pillar of health, as vital as breathing or eating. Every night of missed sleep adds up, impacting our mood, memory, and even our ability to fight off disease. When we push our bedtimes later, we disrupt internal processes honed by millions of years of evolution. This creates a hidden health crisis known as social jet lag, where our bodies are constantly out of sync with our environment and responsibilities. The modern world, with its endless connectivity, glowing screens and artificial light, is a playground for night owls. But for our biology, it's a minefield, one that confuses our natural rhythms and makes healthy sleep harder to achieve. Our bodies are hardwired to follow the sun. When we defy this ancient rhythm by staying up late, we send confusing signals to every cell, disrupting hormones, metabolism, and even our mental health. This persistent mismatch between our internal clock and the demands of modern life creates chronic stress, weakens our immune system, and increases the risk of serious health problems like diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Understanding this powerful connection between our sleep habits and our long-term health is the first step to making better choices. The clock is ticking, but it's never too late to reset your rhythm and protect your future. What exactly is a night owl, and why do some people seem to come alive just as the rest of the world is winding down? Scientifically, a night owl is someone with a late chronotype, a natural biological tendency to fall asleep and wake up later than most people. Their bodies are wired to feel alert and energetic in the evening and sleepy in the early morning. In fact, about 30% of people are night owls. Their internal clocks run on a delayed schedule, making late nights feel natural and early mornings a real struggle. This isn't just a bad habit or a lack of discipline, it's a biological trait, much like having blue eyes or curly hair. Night owls are born, not made. Because of this, night owls often find it nearly impossible to fall asleep early, no matter how hard they try. When forced to wake up before their bodies are ready, they experience chronic sleep deprivation, which can affect mood, focus, and overall health. Our society, however, is designed for morning people. Early work and school start times put night owls at a constant disadvantage, making it difficult for them to perform at their best. This mismatch between a night owl's internal clock and society's schedule is called social jet lag. It's similar to the feeling of flying across several time zones every single week, leaving the body and mind out of sync. It's important to understand that this isn't laziness. When the alarm rings, night owls' bodies are still in night mode, making it extremely hard to wake up and function. Forcing night owls into early schedules is like asking them to perform at their absolute worst, both mentally and physically. This daily struggle is not only exhausting, but over time, it can be damaging to long-term health, increasing the risk of anxiety, depression, and other health issues. Being a night owl in a morning-oriented world is a hidden, but significant, biological challenge, one that deserves more understanding and compassion from society. The link between late chronotypes and poor health is backed by robust science. A major study tracked nearly 500,000 people and found that true night owls had a 10% higher risk of death from any cause. This risk wasn't tied to one disease, but spread across diabetes, neurological disorders, psychological distress, and more. Living out of sync with your internal clock makes the body more vulnerable to breakdown. The study's scale and controls make its conclusions hard to ignore. Sleep timing itself is an independent risk factor. It's not just about unhealthy habits. Circadian misalignment is a source of physiological strain. The idea that sleep is sleep no matter when is outdated. Timing matters. Our chronotype is a major underappreciated factor in health and longevity. Chronically late sleep wreaks havoc on your body's most vital systems. Night owls have higher nighttime blood pressure and stress hormones, raising heart disease risk. The brain suffers too. Delayed or fragmented sleep impairs its ability to clear toxins, increasing the risk for Alzheimer's and mood disorders. The immune system is thrown off, leading to chronic inflammation and weaker defenses against illness. Night owls are more likely to get sick and recover slowly. Metabolism is disrupted. Hunger hormones spike. Cravings increase, and the body handles sugar poorly at night. This leads to weight gain, metabolic syndrome, and diabetes. Every system is affected when we ignore our master clock. The cost of late nights is paid by your heart, brain, immune system, and metabolism. Consider Maria, a dedicated night shift nurse. For years, she's juggled the demands of overnight hospital work with caring for her family during the day. The constant switching between night shifts and daytime responsibilities left her body in a perpetual state of confusion. Over time, Maria began to notice troubling changes. She gained weight, her blood pressure crept higher, and eventually, she was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Her doctor didn't hesitate to connect these health issues directly to the chronic disruption of her circadian rhythm, the body's natural internal clock that governs sleep and wake cycles. Maria's story isn't unique. Take John, a long-haul truck driver who spends countless nights on the road. His erratic sleep schedule and overnight drives led to persistent brain fog, memory lapses, and even a terrifying near accident when he briefly nodded off behind the wheel. When John participated in a sleep study, the results were alarming. His cognitive function was as impaired as if he were legally intoxicated. These aren't isolated incidents. Across the world, shift workers in every field, healthcare, transportation, manufacturing, face similar struggles. Sleep clinics regularly see patients whose lives and livelihoods are threatened by chronic sleep deprivation and circadian misalignment. The effects ripple outward, impacting not just individuals, but families and entire communities. Factory workers, airline pilots, and emergency responders working through the night all show higher rates of heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and even certain cancers. The World Health Organization has gone so far as to classify night shift work as a probable carcinogen, highlighting the increased cancer risk that comes from years of working against our natural sleep-wake cycles. One major culprit is exposure to artificial light at night, which suppresses melatonin production. Melatonin isn't just a sleep hormone, it's a powerful antioxidant that helps protect our cells from damage. When light at night shuts down melatonin, it removes a key defense against cancer and other diseases. These statistics represent real people, like Maria, struggling with diabetes, or John, whose career and safety are at risk. The increased rates of cancer, heart disease, and metabolic disorders among shift workers are the human cost of living out of sync with our biology. Every day, millions pay this price, often without realizing the true cause. The health risks of a late or irregular sleep pattern aren't just abstract numbers, they're real, tangible, and most importantly, preventable. By respecting our biological need for regular restorative sleep, we can protect our health and well-being. Ignoring our internal clocks comes at a steep cost, paid in health every single day. The choice to prioritize sleep is a choice to invest in a longer, healthier life. Even if you're a natural night owl, you're not doomed. There are practical steps to shift your sleep earlier and reduce health risks. Light is your most powerful tool. Get at least 30 minutes of morning sunlight soon after waking to anchor your circadian rhythm. In the evening, dim lights and avoid screens for 2 hours before bed. Blue light blocks melatonin and delays sleep. If you must use screens, use blue light filters or glasses. Consistency is key. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Sleeping in on weekends undoes your progress and creates jet lag. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and limit late-night alcohol. A hot bath before bed helps signal your body it's time to sleep. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. A true sleep sanctuary. These small, consistent habits can realign your biology and restore healthy sleep. Better sleep isn't drastic, it's about simple, daily choices. We've long focused on diet and exercise, but sleep is the third pillar of health, and it's time we treat it that way. The science is clear: a late sleep pattern raises your risk of early death and chronic disease. Prioritizing sleep and shifting to an earlier, consistent bedtime is powerful, preventative medicine. Aligning sleep with the natural light-dark cycle adds not just hours to your night, but years to your life. This is a responsibility for individuals and society. Schools should start later for teens, and workplaces should offer flexible schedules. Public health campaigns must emphasize sleep timing as much as diet or exercise. Start tonight. Dim the lights earlier, put your phone away, and get morning sunlight. Small changes, repeated daily, can transform your health. By reclaiming your natural rhythm, you're investing in a longer, healthier, more vibrant life. The dawn of better health starts with a good night's sleep. If you found this helpful, subscribe to our channel for more science-backed tips on living your healthiest life. Don't miss our next video.